everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we are doing another Amonkhet Swiss Draft League. If you like the content on this channel, please like and subscribe, and check out my Dungeons & Dragons stream tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time. Tonight being Tuesday, May 16th. Alright, I see a lot of people take Approach of the Second Sun Unlimited, and I'm still confused. It seems like a difficult card to win with. So I'm not a huge fan, but there's Baleful Ammon in here, which is great. Tenant, which is great. Rest, Electrify. So we're looking at those 4 cards. Could be the Ammon, actually, but may very well be a removal spell. I feel like the Ammon is very powerful. It's kind of one of those game flippers just because it's at a reasonable cost and the lifelink built in. I think I'm actually going to take Ammon. I've just been really impressed with this card. Okay, follow-up pick. Well, best card in the pack. It's got to be Deem Worthy. Kill thing, draw a card, or just kill a big thing. Tough to compete with that. There's a Faith to Devote in here. Emberhorn Minotaur. Drake. Let's take the Deem Worthy. Okay. So now there's a Sheltered Thicket. Defiant Greatmaw. Ooh, this card's good, especially with Baleful Ammon. Ornery Kudu, but the Greatmaw's better. Okay. Greatmaw's probably the best card, probably. It's also an impeccable timing, I guess. We'll take the Greatmaw, though. I'm pretty sure Sheltered Thicket's not worth anything anyway. I feel like I always look it up and it's a ticket. And, well, it's about a ticket and a half. We're still going to take the Greatmaw. So there's a Hooded Brawler. There's a Stinging Shot. Doomed Dissenter, which does work well with our Ammon and our Greatmaw. But Brawler is just so much better than Dissenter. I think we got to probably take that. It's got to be, I think, the best card remaining in this pack as well. Although, okay, I guess this card technically synergizes with the Ammon and the Greatmaw too. The Vizier. It's kind of cool. Starting to get a little messy though, I guess, on color scheme. We're still going to just take the Brawler. This thing beats down hard. Okay, so Stinging Shot, Colossipede, Wasteland Scorpion. I guess we don't technically know our colors yet. So what's the best card in this pack? I don't know. Crop Captain probably, if you're in the Boros deck, is the best. Colossipede is fine. Festering Mummy works well as well with our -1/-1 counter-related dudes. Stinging Shot can be main deckable. Scorpion's probably the best pick, though. It's actually a good target for a Baleful Ammon -1/-1 counter as well. And it cycles on top of that, so I guess we'll take the Scorpion. So Doomed Dissenter, Stamina, and Splendid Agony. Probably the Agony. Good removal. I've found it to be pretty excellent for the most part. Okay, so now there's a Cheetah. Nothing else really. A couple decent red cards. Cartouche. Talkrop Elite is pretty good. I actually like the Cheetah though. I like being able to leave it up. Obviously, we need to lower the curve a bit here, but okay. Wandering Death's a great card, too. We'll take that. Some decent late blue picks. Wandering Death at late is actually a good sign. All right, now we're going to take the Mummy. Because the Mummy is going to work well with the Ammon and the Greatmaw so far. If we get more -1/-1 counter-related things. So there's Spidery Grass. That's a late Drake. Might just take the Drake here. Seeing one that late is kind of crazy. Spidery Grasp is definitely playable, but Drake is like really good. So some late red picks, a Kopesh and a Shepherd. Seeing a Shepherd this late's kind of crazy too. This card's good. We'll take it. I mean, I kind of want to just figure out where I'm supposed to be. But I'm not exactly sure. I don't like Trespasser's Curse. All right, we'll take Pursue Glory. So, kind of a mess of colors right now, but it's only because see a super late Drake, a super late Winged Shepherd, and I'm still trying to decide, gauge from that, where the best direction shall be. Alright, Initiate. A little bit all over the place. That's okay. It's only pack 1, so we can figure out where we're supposed to be in a second here. I do kind of want a cohesive plan, but like I said, when we're seeing late picks that are good in many colors, it's kind of hard to know. Jeez, this pack's good. So there's Vizier, but there is Crocodile of the Crossing. This card is nuts. Card is really good. Trial of Ambition, I'd rather take Crocodile over that, and the Warrior, and even the Final Reward. I think Crocodile's that nuts. 4 mana, 4 power, or 5 power haste, like, that's just absurd. That's a reason to go back and just pursue this green-black sort of mess. Although we do have a lot of... That's okay. It actually doesn't matter. I'm just going to take Crocodile because I know this card is great. I'm going to take it over Vizier, even though that card is great too. Crocodile just beats down hard. So we're going to take it. So there's Destined to Lead. But I want this Naga Vitalist. I want to be able to ramp. I need some more cheap things. Combat Celebrants in here? Jeez. What is going on? Let's, I think, let's just pursue this deck, because we have enough in green and black to actively pursue it now. So we just take the Vitalist here, and we're pretty happy we get a ramp effect. Possible fixer for double color spells, which you don't currently have, but could end up with. So there's Cartouche of Strength, which is great removal. Probably just want to take that over Minotaur and Splendid Agony in Oracle's Vault. Very good. Okay, wow, Late Claim is good, but we probably need to take the Ornery Kudu. Continues to fit in with the theme of our deck, but admittedly, a lot of 3-drops. I guess we can still put these two under 2. Hey, there you go. Now the curve looks beautiful. All you gotta do is move your cyclers. Thank goodness for those cyclers. Alright, another Cartouche of Strength, which we're definitely taking here, and is very good. Because our deck needed some removal, so this is kind of perfect. Now we have 2 Cartouches of Strength and a Splendid Agony. Removal Suite is getting there. Okay, Bitterblade Warrior. Probably just take it over the Watchful Naga and the Stamina. We need some more 2-drops. Bitterblade Warrior is pretty good at that. Can trade early, or there's also an Evolving Wilds in here. But we actually need to lower the curve. I don't know how I feel about Watchful Naga, but we have enough 3-drops already, so Bitterblade Warrior it is. But actually, you know, Bitterblade Warrior is actually an okay card to put a -1/-1 counter on as well, since it can still attack with Death Touch, so I like it. Okay, Evolving Wilds, we're going to take over Spidery Grasp now, just because we can totally play it. Late Emberhorn Minotaur and Hieroglyphic Illumination, but that's okay. Okay, another Scorpion, Bitterblade Warrior, Stinging Shot. These are the picks. So the Warrior is just solid 2-drop. We do need to lower the curve. I think Scorpion's better in a vacuum, but we're kind of 3-drop heavy already. I think we're going to lower the curve, make sure we get enough low end. Stinging Shot would be reasonable here too, but I'm going to actually take the Warrior. I want to make sure I've got enough low end. Shed Weakness is kind of made for us, so yes, we will. Yes, we will. Nothing in here. Guess we'll take the Wind Guide. I'm not hate picking, but there's actually just nothing in here that's on color anyway, so So Dissenter's Deliverance could be something we sideboard into. We're not going to play Painted Bluffs, so okay. It's a late Drake. I'll take another one. Just no one likes the Drake, huh? That's odd. Hyena Pack. I guess Brute Strength wins more games. Alright, somebody can have that. We'll take the full art land. Sure. Alright. So, deck is kind of coming together. Ooh, geez. This is our pack. This has everything we want. We're going to take the Initiate because I like having more ramp that's related to our archetype here. That's also a 2-drop. Exemplar would be great too. Yeah, and so would a Cartouche of Strength or a Synchronized Strike. So we're going to wheel something we want there, but we're definitely taking the rare Channeler Initiate. So another Warrior. Corey Hauler kind of fits in perfectly with what we're doing, so we'll take that. Happily taking the Corey Hauler. Yep. Sounds good to me. So now there's another Vitalist, a Companion, a Greater Sandworm. Start to finish on the splash, but we're going to take the Vitalist. We can easily play 16 lands in this deck now and feel good about it. I wouldn't mind wheeling a Greater Sandworm just to get a little bit of top end, but we'll see if it happens. Hey, Faith of the Devoted. Well, we could take this Shed Weakness. We have enough creatures already, and Shed Weakness is just so good with our, well, I guess it's good with Initiate, sort of. It's good with Amit, Great Maw, Kudu, Crocodile. So we do have a few cards where this is going to pair well, and it's just a cheap combat trick. So we'll take it over Giant Spider. This will ensure we have a good balance of stuff like that. So Stinging Shot now, or Wandering Death number 2. I'm not opposed to Wandering Death number 2. We do have some good creatures to return. And it's good card advantage, or you can cycle it. Stinging Shot's good utility, but I think Wandering Death is actually better. I wouldn't mind playing 2 either. I think it's entirely possible we could play 2, as a matter of fact. Because we have all these ramp cards, so you just want to make sure that you get some card advantage. If you're ramping, you want card advantage. So I guess Oketra's Monument does sort of work with our -1/-1 theme. You make a little dude that you can put -1/-1 counters on. Could take another Bitterblade Warrior, a Colossopede, a 3rd Shed Weakness. I mean, with 3 ramp cards, Colossopede would make sense. We don't have any top end, so I guess I could do that. It's good with Cartouche of Strength. Alright, I guess we'll take it here. With 3 ramp, like I said, I think it just makes sense. So we can take Stinging Shot now, or the Painful Lesson. We'll take the Stinging Shot. Even if I don't end up main decking it, it's a good utility sideboard card to have. Spidery Grasp, 3rd Wandering Death? Okay, 3rd Wandering Death's probably excessive. But I probably don't need the Spidery Grasp, but I guess we'll take it. Synchronized Strike. Alright, this card came back. This card's great. I'm going to take it over Vizier and Pouncing Cheetah. And we can easily play it over a main deck Stinging Shot. Even though I'm fine with main decking Stinging Shot. I guess I'll just take a rare here. Don't really need anything. Don't need any of these. Pyramid. Haze of Pollen. Okay. So deck came together. Green-black. Green-black, efficient with some card advantage. Could easily just run it like this. There's certainly enough combat tricks and creatures, and it's a good curve, and we ramp. And we cycle, and we get creatures back, and we kill things. So, yeah, this deck has every single component, I would say, a deck needs to win. Our sideboard is even fine, too. We can deal with pesky flyers. We can deal with artifacts. I don't think I would ever sideboard into Fog. But, yeah, so, looks good to me. Let's check out our color. It looks like way more green than black. So with the inclusion of the Evolving Wilds, we can probably end up doing, like, they just want us to do 5 black, so turn 1 Mummy would be out of the question. Turn 3, and I think we can go up to, we can do this. This is 11 green, 6 black. That seems plenty to me for 6 cards, 3 of which just straight up cycle. Yeah, seems fine to me. Yeah. What do I think about this deck? I actually like it. I think it looks good. I don't see any piece of this puzzle that's missing, so good, just good all around. Does everything you want. I could have used maybe a little more top end with these 3 rampers, but I'm not really concerned about that. I think it looks good. So, all right, here you have it. Green, black, -1/-1 counter related stuff. And let's see how we do. We'll see you round 1.